Hey guys, I have some new art and lore that I want to show you today, and it's of a dragon. So, I've always wanted to add dragons to my world building project, Persevera. So I went ahead and designed one. And let's just get straight into it. So here's the designing process, just me exploring some ideas. This is actually my second time drawing dragons, and the first time was when I drew these 5 dragons around September last year, and these are cool. Some of these fly, some of them mostly just swim in the water. So these dragons, they belong in different environments, but one of them really stuck with me, and it's this one. It's this one dragon that looks like it's a mix of a sperm whale and a pink dolphin. And it is this pink dragon, and it has no scales. So it's just all skin, like a mammal, instead of a reptilian. Because it's got no scales and it's just all skin. And it stuck with me because, I happened to have a disease in Persevera that I designed. And the disease is called flesh fever. And this dragon, this pink one, conveniently looks like a dragon that has flesh fever. And if I were to officially bring a dragon for the very first time into Persevera, I thought a dragon sick with flesh fever would be perfect. And by the way, if you don't know what flesh fever is, it's a disease I made for Persevera. What it does is it gives creatures human-like features, and it does nothing to people. It only affects animals, monsters, and insects. So like a cockroach could develop a human face. A fish could turn into something like a flat human just swimming around in the water. So it makes them slowly turn human, but they never go full human. So they're stuck in this state of awkward transformation where they definitely are not what they once were, and they're closer to humans than before, but they never actually will be human. Since they're now more human-like compared to before, like if you're a dragon, now you're not a reptilian anymore, you're a mammalian. So they would gain mammalian functions as well, like being warm-blooded instead of cold-blooded. So imagine a dragon, and dragons are powerful already, but now the dragons get to be as active and fast as warm-blooded creatures. So instead of them being sluggish when it's cold, like always having to sunbathe to remain fast, like they're now warm-blooded. They can just always be fast. Also, being mammalian means they are able to form a bond easier with other mammals, like people. I'm sure you see people form a bond with the craziest of animals, right? Like hyenas and lions and wolves. Well, now any creature that has flesh fever has the potential to bond with you. But also, they now have the potential to be just as evil as mankind can be. And that's pretty much what flesh fever does. Like, it may or may not do more than that, but for now, that's all it does. And I think these creatures that look human are awesome. I'm a big fan of things like this. It's kind of like body horror, but in reverse. And I happen to be very scared more of monsters that look very human. And I guess it's because I know how evil people actually can be. And I'm a big believer of how if I feel a certain way or think a certain way, or like if I have an idea, then I cannot be the only one. So like there must be other people out there that feel the same way. Like it's just impossible that I'm the only one. So if this scares me, and hopefully it scares you too, you're welcome. I prepared a little bit of lore for you to listen to today, and about this dragon that I'm designing. So here it is. My skin burns. 14 days have passed since I entered the enchanted forest. I have heard many stories of this forest throughout my life here in our beautiful Persevera. And as I sit here, tending to my burnt skin, I still cannot tell whether I am truly lost, or am I just letting myself stay lost in this endless forest. My guild warned me of the risks before I left. One does not simply walk inside here and walk back out the way they came. Because this forest is enchanted with ancient magic. To find yourself meeting the same tree over and over isn't anything abnormal. Sometimes I see familiar trees, but they're misplaced elsewhere. This place is so enchanted that it's almost entertaining. Or maybe because it's happening to me, and I've experienced much worse. The streams here are clear, and there are many foods I can forage. The birds, they chirp beautifully, yet are nowhere to be seen. Sometimes I can swear I hear birds chirp right next to my ear, but they just aren't there. Or maybe I'm the one who is not here. I must get rid of such thoughts. I'm told that people who come here with ill intent would suffer fates worse than mine in this forest. And they say to lose one's mind in the enchanted forest is a sure way to die a horrible death, even if you didn't particularly suffer throughout your entire time wandering aimlessly in this forest. And the only way to get out of this forest alive is through time. Only through time will the forest allow your safe exit or deeper entry. No one knows why the forest behaves this way, or who cast this magic upon the forest to begin with. But I'll see where this forest takes me. After all, today has been different than the entire time I have spent in this forest. I was walking through the forest, and not to anywhere in particular, as I know it would have been futile to try to end up anywhere in here anyway. And that's when I heard it. I heard a loud, guttural breathing. It wasn't loud because whatever the creature did tried to be loud, but it was loud because it came from a creature much larger than I am. I didn't know where it came from, because it was so loud that I thought it actually came from inside of me, from all of the harsh thumps that I kept feeling throughout my entire body. And then I saw it. This thing. It was right behind the trees, directly ahead of me. And it moved. This large mass of skin, just moving past the trees, until I finally saw its face. It had a human face. A human face with human teeth and a grin wider than the trees are tall. I made eye contact with it, staring for what felt like an eternity into its cold, black orbs for eyes. It also had human skin where its scale should have been. And then I saw what looked like flames escaping its mouth through the gaps between its teeth. Dragon. It was a dragon. in broad daylight, and it just kept staring at me. Very slowly I backed away, making sure to never have my back turned towards it. I kept backing away until I lost track of time, and I don't know if I managed to lose the dragon or the magic of the forest separated me from it. And as I sit here in the darkness of night, tending to my burnt skin, I still feel this dread. It's like death can come at any moment. I cannot believe how much my skin hurts, even though I never had dragon fire sent my way. And there was no mistaking it. That dragon was sick with flesh fever. It looked more like a man, but was shaped like a dragon. As if a regular dragon wasn't terrible enough. Just why in the world did I have to encounter a fever dragon? And all while being lost in the enchanted forest. Although I suppose that's not necessarily a bad thing, terrifying as it was. Today has been different than all the other days I've spent here. And different is good. Different means the forest is starting to make me a path. A new path. And wherever that path may lead me, I will accept it. If it leads to me exiting the forest, then I shall feel lucky to have been allowed my freedom. If it leads to my deeper entry, then I shall accept whatever the forest will allow me to see then. Although it wouldn't be so bad to spend a little more time in this limbo, just until I heal. And I pray to you, Lord Duka, protect me as I traverse this forest, and avenge me if I die at the hands of injustice. Whew. So what do you think, guys, of the concept of fever dragons? Also, what do you think about flesh fever? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked what you see, what you just saw, consider checking out the other videos in my channel, because I do lots of videos just like this one. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I'm on Vegan if you want to commission me there to make you some artwork. I've got free brushes on my Gumroad if you want to use those to draw. All the links are in the video descriptions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Did I say that already? But yeah, do that. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate the support. Hopefully you liked it. And yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Take care.